They laughed at him. Even his own teacher thought he was the dumbest in class. But what happened next left the entire room silent in shock. Before we dive in, let me ask you, have you ever been underestimated? Have you ever been told you weren't good enough only to prove everyone wrong? If yes, then you'll want to hear this story till the very end. And don't forget to hit subscribe to Skin Deep Stories, where we bring you real, emotional stories that touch the heart and open the eyes. In a small school, there was a quiet black boy named David. He rarely spoke, and when he did, his words were met with laughter. His classmates mocked his accent, his old clothes, and even his silence. But the worst of it, his teacher, she had already decided David wasn't worth much. Whenever he raised his hand, she brushed him aside. When he got an answer wrong, she sighed loudly and called him lazy. To the class, David was a joke. But what no one knew was that David had a secret. Every night, after helping his mother sell vegetables in the market, he would sneak into the library. He studied harder than anyone, reading books far beyond his grade level. He dreamed not of proving his teacher wrong, but of proving to himself that he was more than the cruel labels thrown at him. One day, the principal announced a big challenge, a national spelling and knowledge competition. The teacher laughed at the idea of David even joining, but David signed up anyway. When the day came, the classroom was buzzing with excitement. One by one, students stepped forward. Some failed, some passed. Then it was David's turn. The teacher smirked, already waiting for him to fail. But as David opened his mouth, something remarkable happened. Word after word, question after question, David answered them all. His voice was steady, his confidence unshaken. The room fell silent. The boy they mocked, the one they called the dumbest, was outsmarting everyone, even the teacher who doubted him. And when the results were read, David didn't just win, he had the highest score in the entire school. But here's the twist: when asked how he felt, David didn't celebrate. Instead, he looked straight at his teacher and said, "You thought I was dumb, but I just needed someone to believe in me. Since no one did, I believed in myself." The teacher lowered her head in shame. The same class that once mocked him, they stood and applauded. David's story reminds us being underestimated can be painful, but it can also be powerful fuel. What about you? Have you ever been in David's shoes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. And if you were inspired, don't forget to subscribe to Skin Deep Stories for more emotional, powerful stories like this one. Because sometimes, the ones we laugh at are the very ones who'll teach us the biggest lesson.